3. Aftermath of the bees. After that call, I was rolling on the ground. Luckily for me, there were not really any calls directed to me by the time, or I would have for sure needed to pass them on. This might be my job and I might be a failure when it comes to handling this shit, but it was good. Where else should I get my daily dose of tea anyways? So instead of being able to respond to anything, I was on the ground for a good 15 minutes. Well, this is life and I was living it for sure. When I got back to myself and was also sitting back in my chair, I was finally ready to look up what happened to Kachan, but that is something I didn't had to do since the hero was calling me on my private number. Ah yeah, we still had this group chat from UA and that is where he had my number. Well, not as if he was actually ever calling me before at all. I was also not keeping touch with anyone too. Ha, Kachan is calling me. Weird. He never does that when I send him to a place. Well, let's see what he wants. Of course I picked up the phone and was even being polite with a, "Hello, what can I do for you?" He should be glad I didn't start with, 911 what's your emergency, since this sentence was already drilled into me and it was starting to become a habit to respond this way. Kachan. Fucking dickhead. Me. Nice to hear that you are alright. Kachan. Alright? Deku, did you know what was going on in there? Me. You need to be more specific. The booby traps or the PFFFFBs? Kachan. You fucking knew? Me. Maybe. Kachan. What do you mean by fucking maybe? You send me into a death trap. Me. Alright, what happened? Kachan. Got there and heard him scream Merry Christmas before running away from fucking bees. Me. And? Kachan. They were hornets, not bees. Me. H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A. Kachan. Yeah, you can laugh now, but I'll get back at you for this for sure. Me. Oh, but I am just doing my job, as are you. Kachan. What do you fucking mean? You are a goddamn hero yourself. Why call me there? Me. Kachan, I work at 911 call center and you were the closest. It was quite a lie to say that, since the truth was that Uraraka and Iida were closer to the Mon's house, but I wanted to send Kachan in, so I called the king of explosion murderer himself. Oh, I know. How dare I to call upon the man of legends himself? Well, I got a history with him which he has to make up for. This is the best way of getting my revenge and I absolutely loved it. Kachan. Fine. Me. Anyway, I can help you now? Kachan. Do me a fucking favor and call another hero next time if you know something like this is going on. Me. Kachan, saving lives is your job and I do mine. Kachan. Fuck you. Me. I would, but it needs 2 people for this. Wanna be my other half? Kachan. Tisk. And there came the beeping sound of the line he had just hung up. Of course I knew what this was all about, and the truth is, Kachan was just simply angry and baffled. Plus he was out of breath, which meant he was having quite the troubles with that man. Totally understandable, since who knows where the man ran away from and if Kachan got into the house or not. Thinking about it, there had to be a video online about this by a passerby for sure. So I immediately started searching and found one. Kachan was indeed stupid to run into the house, triggered the whole construction. He got a can filled with honey over his head and a pink glitter cloud thrown into his face, and that was not all. For some reasons there were Lego bricks as well, and Kachan fell right back onto them, and ouch, it looked painful, but even more funny when the hornet started targeting Kachan because of all the honey. Well, the man was at least somewhat saved, but not the hero. All in all, I needed definitely 15 more minutes before I could get back to my work for sure. This was just legend, and I immediately decided to download this video. This was just pure gold and too good to be true after all.